Hello everybody, Abbott's brother here. And this video has to be made, even though I've seen and demonstrated a whole bunch of things Intel Arc has done well and a bunch of things they fixed since I tested a year ago. Arkham Knight is still broken, and I'm going to demonstrate that in this video. So I will timestamp it, so check the description if you want to jump ahead to a couple places. But first off, let's just try running the game as it downloads from Steam. Here it is. And it's processing. Are we going to get the splash screen or not? Usually it crashes. It just straight up. Sometimes you get the splash screen. There it is. And then it's going to disappear, and then this will go back to saying play. My CPU fans just ramped up, and that's it. So it crashes at launch. Intel is aware of this because here is the official bug report on Intel.com. Batman Arkham Knight crashes at launch with Intel Arc graphics. Last reviewed February 7th, 2024. And they give you a DXGI zip file here, dxgi.dll. I'm not sure where this is from. dxgi.dll is one of the files that is used in DXVK, but I don't know how it's working here. For it to work in DXVK, you also need a dx11.dll. Maybe this is still doing it, I don't know, but I've already downloaded it. So we are going to go, there it is. It's a small file, it's 303 kilobytes. The DXVK thing is bigger, so it's not the same thing. It's not the exact same file from DXVK. It's definitely a smaller file. Here's the Arkham Knight folder where I have it installed, and this is on my MP34 M.2 nvme. Batman Arkham Knight binaries Win64. So this is Intel's suggested solution. Drop dxgi.dll into the folder that has batmanak.exe. So that's what we did. Now let's try to launch the game. The game should launch. Actually, I can close this. Not that that makes any difference, but I'll close it anyway. And now we wait. I need to figure out if my editing software has one of those clocks you can keep time of something on the screen and then speed it up so you can see the passage of time. I have not heard anything ramp up yet. CPU, GPU, nothing. Fan, nothing is ramped up yet. The fact that it's here, the splash screen is on screen for so long is actually a good sign. That means something's happening. If it has to build shaders from scratch, it could be a minute or two, which is just confusing me. I mean, I guess building shaders is a single-threaded process, because I have plenty of threads now. There we are. The game launches. Again, this is with Intel's DXGI file. So here we are in the menu. Looks good so far, right? I'm just going to run the benchmark first. Here are the graphics options. So we're at 1440 ultra wide. Let's turn VSync off and let's set frame rate to 90. You can hack the files, the config file, to make it go higher than 90, but by default 90 is the max. And all GameWorks stuff is off. And if there was ever any doubt, about, you know, oh, does he really have Intel Arc? The game identifies it as Intel Arc A770. I like games that show that kind of stuff on screen. But let's see how it runs here. Spoiler, I've already run the benchmark a time or two. I've done some troubleshooting here while preparing to make this video. And it starts good. Usually starts quite well, actually. And somewhere along the line, it's gonna slow frame drop way down. Except it's not. So usually I get big frame drops through here. If this actually fixes it, I'll be very pleased. But this will be news to me. Every time I've done it, there are massive frame drops somewhere through here. And I mean massive. I mean like down to 10 FPS. No, something. I guess that something fixed. I guess when I did most of my testing, I had my 3700X, and this is a 5950X. So something's different. I wonder if rebar was actually working with the 3700X. It said it was in GPU-Z. But this was stuttering and glitchy like crazy. I even downloaded DXVK when I had my 3700X and tried it, and it didn't work at all. This is this is entirely acceptable. Huh. Well, we're going to put it to the acid test here. And let's head out into the open world and let's see what we got. I mean, it'll be great if it actually works. I'm not feeling a Batman playthrough right now, but it's one of those games I always like to have installed. Yeah. I really am wondering now about Ryzen 3000 series CPUs with Intel Arc, I gotta say. Really gotta say, I'm wondering, because this obviously could still use some optimization, because the GPU is not maxed, and where frames are dipping, for sure. But this is playable. This is entirely playable. But we are going to... Come on, give me the grapple point. No, the higher one. The higher one. There we go. But we are going to go over here, and we're going to do the Arkham loop in the Batmobile. Whoa, what? Oh, I hit the helicopter. It's not perfect at all. Again, all GameWorks stuff is turned off, including enhanced rain and enhanced light shafts. Okay, I'm a little rusty on... Oh, okay, it's shift. I do not remember what the boost key is. Back up! He's gonna get us! No chance! Batman's so kind. He steered around everybody. Ooh, too soon. Yeah, this definitely needs some work, for sure. But it is playable. Which... Well, I spoke too soon. There we go. That's the frame drops I was talking about. There we go. Now we did it. Seemed like it was fine at first. I had high hopes. And if you just run the benchmark, you might not know. But once you get out in the open world and start swapping textures in and out, we're down to 22, 17. It's getting worse. Yeah, okay. This is what I was expecting. I just had to actually go out in the game and start playing it to trigger it. Now this should improve. Stutters are really making it hard here. No, it's not stutters. It's just the frame rate goes up and down so much. Now this is still broken.
If you can hear me, Batman. Jeez, he's coming after us. For it. Come on, get us.
I have no idea how this could be fixed. Arkham Knight on Intel Arc.
You seen what that thing does to
I'm shaking my head here. And look, here's a message to the Intel Arc driver team if you watch this. I get that some of the games I test are not mainstream games and they're not something you should be focusing your attention on, but this is Batman. There's going to be new Batman content coming out 50 years from now, and people are going to be coming back to this game and other Batman games for a taste or a feel of Batman combat, that Batman Arkham combat. These are classic games, and Arkham Knight is the only one that I've encountered that does not run well. So this is one of those games you gotta fix, Intel, really. You know, I'm Anthem, doing a video on Anthem. Anthem is not a high priority, almost nobody plays that. Arkham Knight is a game that people will play for years into the future. Come on, guys. Bump this up your priority list. Try to get it fixed before Battle Mage comes out. Hope this video was useful to you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. And thanks for watching.